Yeah. Okay, let me just, perfect. Okay, so good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's call. Thank you very much for joining us. And tonight we are going to be showcasing our amazing product and our incredible business opportunity as well. So we're going to get started straight away with the incredible Paula, who's going to tell you all about our amazing products.
Hi guys, thanks Sarah. Thanks James. Okay, so I'm going to share with you our amazing Juice Plus products. So if you haven't heard of them, they're absolutely a game changer basically for anyone's health. They're the most researched nutritional product in the world. I'll talk through a little bit about each product as we go along, but they're all plant-based, all made of fruits and vegetables, and you'll hear tonight just how absolutely amazing they are for our health. So I'll go straight on to the next slide, please, James. So as we know, the more fruits and vegetables we eat, the healthier we are. The government says minimum 5 portions a day of fruits and vegetables, but a huge percentage of adults and children don't go absolutely anywhere near the recommended daily dose and amount of dose, whatever you say. But the more we eat, the less ill health we have. They're just everything. They're just fruits and vegetables just help to feed every single cell of our body and keep us healthy. So you can see here that over 87% of adults don't eat enough vegetables. 59% of adults don't have enough fruit in their diet, and getting over to the children here, it's even worse. There's 96% of children don't eat enough vegetables and 70% of fruit. So it's just, you know, what Juice Plus do is help to bridge the gap between what we should be eating and and what we need to eat. Okay, so if you want to go on to the next slide, please, James. So our main product are our capsules, and with the capsules, they're a blend of, you've got 30 raw fruits of vegetables and berries. So in each, I'll go to the fruits first. They come in capsule form like this, and you're getting every single day in your diet apples, oranges, pineapple, cherries, and you can see here the full range here. But what that means is you're getting the nutrition from each single fruit. Now there's thousands and thousands of nutrients in one single apple, so that's what you're getting every single time you eat our capsules. If you look at the vegetables here, you've got 10 vegetables that you're getting in your diet every single day. You know, when was the last time you ate kale every day, or broccoli every day, or spinach? All these vegetables that just help to give us the nutrition that we need, and also just keep us healthy. So with these amazing little capsules here, you can get all of those 10 vegetables every single day, as well as the fruits. And then moving down onto the berries there. Berries are absolutely packed full of essential antioxidants and phytonutrients and all the things that help to keep our bodies healthy. They're amazing for the skin and energy and nails and immune system, hair. They're our beauty product as well. So these show up on the outside as well as the inside. And with the berries here, you're getting 10 berries every single day. You know, berries that you've probably never even heard of, let alone eaten, and let alone every single day. So you're getting the whole rainbow effect of fruits and vegetables from 30 every single day in your body. Thanks, James. We'll just pop on to the next slide. So here is Bill, our cranberry farmer. Now, all of our fruits and vegetables are grown from real fruit and vegetables. And you can see here, our cranberries been grown. They're grown, and they're not picked until they're 100% ripe. So unlike the fruits and vegetables that you see in your supermarket that have been picked for weeks in advance, so they can be transported to wherever they need to go to, and then, you know, sit in a supermarket for however long, and then sit in your fruit bowl or your fridge until they actually get eaten. Our products our fruits and vegetables are picked at their peak ripeness, so they've got every single ounce of nutrition in. They then get juiced at a speed that keeps all the nutrition in, and then they get dried at a temperature that keeps the nutrition in. And in the process, just before then, they take away the water and the sugar, so they're really safe for people with diabetes as well, and you're not getting all that sugar in your diet every single day from the fruits. And then they're dried and encapsulated into our little capsules here to make them really convenient to have every single day. Thanks, James. So as well as our capsules, Juice Plus are really committed to healthy lifestyle for the whole family. So they've done this amazing study that's been going for over 20 years that's now called the Healthy Starts for Families program. So if you just move on to the next slide, please, James. Now, you saw in the slides before that not enough children are eating enough fruits and vegetables. So Juice Plus have helped to solve that problem for us and made these absolute genius way of us getting our fruits and vegetables in our children. And all the same contents from the fruits and vegetables that are in the capsules that I've just explained, you can get them for children in chewable form. So children think that they're eating little sweets like wine gums or something. They're absolutely delicious. They definitely should come with a warning on them. If you put a bag anywhere near me, I just eat them one after the other. But instead of them being sweets and full of sugar and absolute rubbish like other sweets are, they're just raw fruits and vegetables and berries. And the best thing about these is they, from the age of 4 to when a child or teen has finished adult education, they can get them absolutely free with an adult order. So a mum or dad can buy the capsules, and they're entitled to get the chewables or capsules if it's a teenager absolutely free. Now, myself and my daughter have been taking these for 6 years. My daughter is now 12. She hasn't had one day sick since she started them 6 years ago. So, what I was saying before about if you're not eating enough fruits and vegetables, you get sick more. These have really helped us as in our family. We haven't had one day sick since we started them. So they work. Next slide, please, James. So you can see here the amazing percentages of people and children that are getting results from taking the Family Starts and the chewables and capsules. Now, 71% eating less fast food and soft drinks. Basically, what you put in your body starts to crave. So if you're putting in lots of, donuts and McDonald's and things like that, and that becomes the staple of your everyday diet, then that's what your body starts to crave. And you see a lot of children say, Mom, I want, some chocolate, or Mom, I want some sweets or whatever. But because you put in these products, the fruits and vegetables, feeding them every single day, then their body starts to crave more and more goodness. So they're, all the results here, there's 96% of children. We've had over 1.5 million children all over the world taking part in the Family Starts program, and 96% of reported health benefits. And you can see another, a few more here. 89% more aware of their health, 71% drinking more water, and 61% eating more fruits and vegetables. So, the statistics there speak for themselves. Thanks, James. So as well as us just saying how amazing the products are, as I said before, they are the most researched nutritional product in the world. We've got almost 40 gold standard clinical studies now backing their outstanding health benefits. Now, at the moment, with what's going on in the world, we need to protect our health as much as possible. And, these are just backed by all the things that we need to be doing for our diet at the moment. We've got 4 out of the almost 40 studies show that our capsules help to support the immune system, which is absolutely essential at the moment. They help to support the DNA. They've got a skin health study which is what anybody who takes these capsules really notices. They've got a glow in the skin. We call it the Juice Plus glow. My father had really bad eczema for 20 years, and he started taking the capsules, and after 3 months of taking them, his eczema completely cleared up. Of course, we can't make any claims, but it's the only thing he changed in his diet, and it's 6 years later and it's still, his eczema is completely gone. So they really do help to support the skin as well, and there's a study there to prove it. There's a dental health study, and there's also that help to reduce inflammation, which is another thing, that if you've got inflammation in your body, it leads to ill health. So it's really important that you keep your inflammation levels down, and our capsules are proven to do that, and also they help to protect oxidative stress as well. Thanks, James. So as well as our amazing capsules, we've got our Omega blend, and these are absolutely fantastic for every single cell in your body, like the capsules, but they like the fruits and vegetables, but these are Omegas. Now, we can't make Omegas in our body. We need to get it from an outside source, and most people choose things like oily fish and seeds and things like that in our diet, but most people do supplement nowadays with Omegas, and what they usually choose is fish oils. Now, the problem with fish Omega is, one, it's usually just 3 and 6 Omegas, but also they've got the plastic residues and the mercuries and the toxins and all the other things that you can get in fish. And also for vegans and vegetarians, that's not really a good idea either. But with ours, we are just 100% plant-based, and you can see here the list of plants that we get the oils from, our Omegas from. So instead of just 3 and 6, we've got 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So you're getting a full array of all the Omega blends that we need in our body to keep healthy. They're amazing for brain health, eye health, cardiovascular health, your joints, your skin, and every single cell in your body. Fish, usually for the fish oils, what they do is they eat the algae oil plants, and then we get the Omegas out of the fish. We cut out the fish and go straight to the plant and get it from its natural source. And you can see here the other oils from around the world that we use. Thanks, James. So as well as the capsules, we've got our complete range. Now, the complete is, as its name says, it can be used as a complete meal. So it comes in either bars, the delicious soups, which are great for winter, and we've got our shakes as well. And again, these should come with a warning, because once you start taking them, you get addicted to how great they make you feel. I have a shake every single day. This is a plant protein, superfood plant protein powder that you can usually make a shake, or I make a smoothie bowl, and it's got everything your body needs for a highly nutritious meal. So if that was in a plate, you would have the right amount of protein, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, and minerals, but all from plants. We've got almost 19 grams of plant protein, carbohydrates from root vegetables. We've got 20 of our fruits and vegetables, and everything else that you need for a healthy meal. So these are fantastic for either healthy breakfast, snack, a meal on the go, or any kind of meal, and you can use it pre and post workout. Safe for pregnant ladies and breastfeeding, but they're really good if you want to replace a meal and have weight loss, and do weight loss as well. People get absolutely amazing weight loss results with these in a really healthy way. Thanks, James. And there they are. So they come in either the, a big pouch, or the single sachets as well. And that's one of the shakes there that are absolutely delicious. You can just mix it with milk, plant milk, or, whatever you choose, and some different fruits and vegetables. And honestly, they are absolutely delicious. Thanks, James. So as well as the products I've just said, we've got our amazing lift, which I'm living off today as well. And so you've got this is for anyone who just wants an instant energy. So you just want a bit of a pick-me-up, maybe in the middle of the day, maybe you're a tired mum, you're not sleeping very well, with sleepless children, maybe you're, you know, a gym bunny, or maybe not at the moment, or, you know, you just want something to give you that kind of performance lift. So what this is actually, if we pop on to the next slide, I'll be able to show you. So instead of being full of sugars and additives and caffeine from chemicals, we have got just plant-based, like all our other products, and it's mango, guava, lemon peel, which gives us the essential B vitamins that help to give us the energy that we need for our body to perform at its best. And it comes in a natural state, so you're not getting that kind of up and down like you would if you got one of those kind of energy drinks. And the natural caffeine is from the yerba mate plant. So again, no kind of weird kind of caffeine spikes. It's all natural, and these are just absolutely amazing. Thanks, James. So as well as everybody been able to take them just on a daily basis to be healthier, athletes are completely safe for athletes, and they've been we've got the assurance from the informed choice. So in fact, a lot of the elite athletes around the world, Olympic teams, use Juice Plus as their nutritional choice to give them the performance they need. And Complete was designed for elite athletes. They're absolutely amazing for anyone who wants to, you know, who wants to perform at the best, and they're safe. Thanks, James. So there you go. So you've got the capsules for maintenance, daily support for you and your family, for your health. You've got the complete range for control, nutritionally balanced meals and snacks, and you've got the lift for perform and natural energy. And that's it. So if you haven't tried the products, I would highly recommend them. I've taken them for 6 years. I'm full of energy all the time. I've never felt better. I feel better than what I did 20 years ago, and I haven't had one day sick since. So I would highly recommend them. Thanks, Sarah.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Paula. That was absolutely amazing. And it's always so nice to hear, you know, in-depth information about our product. And it's so true. Once you start on the products, firstly, you won't be able to stop because you'll feel absolutely amazing. But what you'll find once you do start using the products, your friends and family will naturally start saying to you, what are you using? You're taking something different. Like, you're glowing. And then you'll recommend the products to them, which will naturally lead you onto the business as well. So we are going to have some lovely business testimonials this evening. I'm really, really excited because we've got an incredible lineup. And up first, we're going to have Aushra, probably pronounced that totally incorrectly. Are you there?
Yes, I am. Good evening.
Hi,
everyone. Hi, Sarah. Thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you very much. If you just want to take it away and tell us all about your journey so far.
Yes, of course. So my name is Aushra. I'm a pharmacist by profession. I'm mom of 2 and of 3 soon to be. I've got 10 days left for my new arrival. Yes, a big belly here. Yes. So our journey actually just started with actually my hust's discovery. And
you're getting 2 for 1, by the way. Sorry, I didn't just jump in to steal the limelight. We are both involved.
Yeah. So Marcel, actually, it's a funny story because he got the product to try, and actually I told him off for spending the money. Being a pharmacist and, you know, kind of knowing medical side and not very big into supplements, I didn't know the difference between multivitamin and what Juice Plus has to offer. So of course, because we had some product in the cupboard, I started taking it, kind of to prove him wrong that he wasted the money. And I actually was blown away. First of all, I looked into the research. And for me, that was something amazing, the fact that there is so much clinical research on the product. And once I learned that it's whole food, so it's very different. Obviously, I wanted to try all the capsules. And I was blown away by the effects because on myself as well, because we already were active, we love sports, so we training, we eat healthy most of the time. So I didn't really feel like I needed to supplement my diet, but I still had problems with my skin. Being full-time pharmacist and mom of 2, I was quite tired most of the time. So what I've noticed a couple of months of taking capsules, that I really felt big boost of energy. I felt I don't have this sort of midday lull at work, and I have much more energy. My skin improved dramatically. I used to suffer with very dry, sensitive skin, with bad acne, and that all cleared. So I was like, wow, this is amazing. So yeah, and we got involved with business probably a few months later, because I love the product. So I knew it's something, you know, that I can recommend to so many people. And once I learned the about the research, I thought that's too good not to share with people. So we joined the business, not knowing much about the business. I've never heard about network marketing before. So so it was all new. I wasn't necessarily looking for the second stream of income at the time, although everyone needs extra income, I suppose, and especially now that at these times when there is no security, I think more and more people looking into it. But at the time, I didn't really know much. I just got involved because I love the product, I love the community, I loved the whole the conferences and the whole idea of the business, but I didn't know much about this business. 4 years down, we moved from UK to southern Spain. I don't know if you can see the sea behind us, but we've been here in Spain for 3 years, and obviously this business was a big help for us to have that side hustle, to have that side income coming in whilst we were not working, and now we really working towards making it a big success for us and for our team, and our team is growing. So it's been really amazing journey in these 4 years, and we are super excited about it.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so jealous of that view. It looks incredible. And you look amazing as well. I can't believe you're about to give birth in 10 days. You look incredible.
Thank you so much. I feel great. So I think it's definitely good for me as well. So and
you're definitely a good advert of products, because you're glowing. You look incredible.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for joining us this evening, and it's so lovely that you've also been able to take this business abroad with you, and we hear that so often on our calls. One of the good things about this business is obviously that we can build it in 30 different countries as well. So yeah, absolutely perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Up next we've got the lovely Magda. Are you there, Magda?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can. How are you?
Hi. Nice to see you again.
And you?
I was here 2 weeks ago, and I was sharing about how I found how the product has helped my kids. So I'm actually going to concentrate on myself, and now I'm going to tell you how the product helped me. So just briefly, I'm going to tell you that I was searching for something which could help my son. He was very hyperactive, he had behavior problem at school, teachers were complaining. So I found this chewables, and they helped a lot. So I was very grateful for that. But I actually started taking capsules as well, because the person who introduced me to this products, she said, oh, you can have this chewables for free if you join the family program. And I was I was thinking, why not? Because I was one of those moms who never complained about my health. Because as a mom, I had to be always full of energy, had to be very healthy, and always ready to look after kids. But in fact, I actually wasn't. I was lacking energy. I was always tired. I was always sleepy. And that through that program, actually, that program has helped me to change my eating habits. I've learned so much about eating. I was started to listen to my body. I stopped eating meat. And after taking capsules, I've gained so much energy. I was very surprised. I didn't expect that. I stopped drinking coffee, because I used to drink a lot of coffee to get the energy, but the coffee didn't help. I used to drink like even 7 coffees a day. But having that energy, yeah, after 2-3 weeks, I've noticed, like, you know, I don't have to drink coffee anymore. That was very surprising. Yeah, and I've noticed I had, you know, better skin, better nails, better hair. I used to have lots of toothaches. Toothaches has stopped, so I was very surprised. Yeah, and my friend last week was sharing. She was started jogging, and actually I was. We started, me and my kids, we started doing karate, and yeah, because of this, you know, family transformation, and I was gaining belts, so I had to show you my belts. Me and my kids, we actually yeah, we got red belt, blue belt, and we would get the yellow as well, but because of the lockdown, we stopped going to the karate. So to be honest, there was a whole family transformation, and now I'm on a mission to help other moms, to kind of empower other moms, that they can be healthy, they can be full of energy and full of possibilities as well. Yeah, that's my short story.
That's absolutely amazing, Magda. Thank you so much. Congratulations on your belts, firstly, because that's a huge achievement. They're amazing. I love them. Absolutely love that we hear of all these different health benefits from the products, because so many people assume that our products are just for weight loss, when in actual fact they've got so many incredible benefits, and you just feel amazing once you're using them, especially the energy, which is what everyone keeps highlighting this evening. So thank you so much, and good luck with your yellow belt. Hopefully we see it on next week's call, or whenever you're back at karate. Up next, we're going to have the lovely Marcel. Are you there?
I am indeed. Hello, good evening.
Hi, thank you for joining us again.
You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah, well, fantastic. Thank you so much for having me as well. So my turn to speak. Obviously, Ash has already explained a little bit about the introduction, should I say, to the product. So I was introduced to the product. I am a physical therapist, by the way. Have been working originally for the last now 18 years, which sounds scary for me to say, as a physical therapist. And I actually had a patient client who mentioned the product to me. Being a health professional, just as Asha said, I was hugely ignorant about what these types of things were about, so I immediately rejected it, which is classic and par for the course. So I decided that I wasn't going to do anything with it, and I wasn't interested in any way. However, the person who introduced me to it, who's Howard, who may well be on the call, was a little bit persistent, which paid off in the end, because what appealed to me was the level of research. And so from a customer standpoint, as a health professional, it appealed to me because I realized that there was validity to this product, which is something that the supplement companies don't really have to do, but Juice Plus has chosen to do it. So I was very impressed by that. I thought it was only fair to try it. I then got told off by my wife, standard. And then obviously I decided, we both had our own result, and my result was that it boosted my immune system. I used to suffer maybe 3 or 4 times a year with a fairly decent, fairly annoying cold or flu, and it would affect the way that I could work, because as a health professional, I have to continue to work, and if I'm sick, I can't, and I can't earn in that case. So as soon as I started taking this product, the best test was Christmas, and I didn't get sick. Simple as that. So it basically ticked the boxes for me from a product standpoint. And then I realized its capabilities to be recommended to my clients. And so I was then able to introduce it to my clients, because I had obviously used it myself and had a fantastic result. My wife had used it as a pharmacist, as a mother, as a wife, as a person, as a woman. She had obviously had a great result as well. So it was very easy to talk about. And so my clients were very receptive to it. Now, 4 years down the line, I've still got customers in the UK, even though we live here. So that just goes to show the quality and the reliability really of the product in terms of it continuing to be as good as it was originally, but also the products continuing to evolve as they bring more and more out, such as the omegas. So from a business standpoint, it's been fantastic, and we're really excited about the digital growth that's happening, the corporate growth that's happening, and then of course the global growth as well. So we have very, very big plans. We definitely want to try and make this a full-time income whilst we work on other things as well. So for us, as Ashra said, it's been a fantastic and important form of income throughout our transition from the UK to Spain. So it's really, really been very, very important to us and continues to be. And we're very, very much looking to grow the team as well. So we're very excited about that. So thank you for having me on.
Thank you so much. That was absolutely amazing. And I just love that you guys get to do this business together as well. And something that we're seeing on our calls quite often is now the couples that are in the business together, which is absolutely amazing. And, you know, one of the things that we probably don't mention much about this business is that you get to choose your colleagues, which is lovely. And it's also very rare, but you can literally choose who you want to work with.
Exactly. And sometimes you don't always want to work with your wife or your husband. Let's face it. Let's keep it real. But in this case, we work very well, as long as she listens to what I say. But otherwise, it's
let's move on.
Let's move on. I'm in so much trouble. Bye. You may never see me again.
Thank you so much, guys, and good luck as well. I can't wait to see photos of the baby.
Thank you.
Up next, we have got our lovely Daniele. Daniele has got a digestive health clinic on Harley Street where he recommends our amazing products. Hello, Daniele, are you there?
There you go. Can you hear me?
I can. How are you?
Okay, fantastic. I'm very good, thank you. I've just been cycling, so that's why you see me in the more kind of like casual attire. So, but yeah, so thank you for having me on the call tonight. Thank you for the wonderful introduction, as per usual. So I've been involved with the Juice Plus company for about 6 years now. And as Sarah mentioned, we've got a digestive health clinic in Harley Street where we are helping people that have got issues with like constipation, bloating, irritable bowel syndrome, these kind of things. And so for many, many, many years, we've had that clinic for about 15 years now. Coming up August is going to be 15 years. So for a long, long time, the two things that we always recommend to everybody pretty much across the board that have got issues with their digestive system is, number one, we should be drinking more water, and number two, we should be eating more fruit and vegetables, right? We all know the guidelines from the government. We should all be eating at least, the 5 a day, 5 portions of fruit and vegetables every day. Different governments around the world, they've got slightly different guidelines. But the bottom line is that we should be eating a lot of fruit and vegetables. So for a long time, I've always been recommending this. For some people it's difficult. For some other people, we're recommending juicing for a long time, which again, it can be quite expensive. For those of you that have tried juicing, it can be quite expensive to get all the produce and everything. So when somebody 6 years ago, the person that got me involved in Juice Plus, a friend of mine, she talked to me about Juice Plus, about the concept of the capsules, of the premium capsules. I thought, this is a great idea, fruit and vegetables and berries in a capsule, super easy to take, very affordable. This is gonna then we thought, all our patients, they're gonna have like zero excuses. They cannot say, I don't have time. They cannot say, I don't have money, all of these kind of things. So, but of course, as a health professional, when you look at products and things like that, we tend to be kind of like a little bit like skeptical by nature. We need to put things under kind of like scientific scrutiny. So despite her name is Susie, despite Susie showing me some great testimonials of people that were giving great success on the product, as I said, we want to see that there is actually some kind of like broader scientific consensus that the products are actually, they actually stand on solid ground. And so when I started looking at evaluating the Juice Plus capsules, what I found out was pretty remarkable and unique. Because the capsules, remember the capsules, you followed the presentation on the products before. The capsules have been around since the early 90s. So it's coming up to, you know, almost 30 years now. So, and what happened over the last 25 years is that there has been a lot of research done on these capsules. The research that has been done by the most prestigious university hospitals all around the world. You know, we're talking about King's College London, University of Milan, University of Tokyo, Japan, MD Anderson Cancer Center in Texas, in the US. So lots and lots of very, very prestigious medical institutions all around the world. And what happened is that they researched the product, the different aspects of the product and how it interacts in the body, etc., and what results it produces. They've been tested on like people that are healthy, people that have got certain issues, and more than 30 of these. And bearing in mind, just to put things into context, for some products, most of the products, they are lucky if they can get one of these studies that ends up being published on a medical journal. And Juice Plus has got more than 30 of them. So when I saw that, I was like, wow, you know, this is really head and shoulder above everything else that we looked at before, you know. So as I said, more than 30 of these clinical studies have been deemed worthy of being published onto some medical journal. So we're talking about the British Medical Journal, the American Journal of Periodontology, the British Journal of Nutrition. All of these publications, and maybe I'm mentioning them, and the people that are listening to us today, they don't really know what they are, but these are the publications that, you know, the doctors, the consultants, they read, the practitioners, they read to keep their education up to date with what's going on. So it's very, very remarkable. Just to give you an example of one of these studies that I think it's very important and it's very easy to explain, was a study that was done quite early on, and it was repeated then a couple of times, on the bioavailability of the product. What does it mean, bioavailability? It means that when we take Juice Plus, it's actually absorbed into it goes into our bloodstream. So when we take any kind of health supplements or vitamin, if it's in synthetic form, which means that it's not natural, our body doesn't absorb it because our body doesn't recognize it. So it doesn't matter how strong that vitamin is, but if our body doesn't recognize it, it just ends up eliminating it, because it's like, well, you know, this is a foreign substance. I don't know what to do with it. I'm just going to get rid of it because to me, it's useless. Yeah, that's what our body is thinking. So, but bioavailability means that actually the body is absorbing the overwhelming majority of Juice Plus capsules, which means that our body recognizes it as being fruit and vegetables. Yeah, which is pretty remarkable, because it means that all the goodness that is in the Juice Plus capsules are actually absorbed into our bloodstream, and then our blood, you know, our body does what it needs to do with it. And so we are basically, the Juice Plus capsule are truly mimicking a real fruit and vegetable. So that means that this demonstrates that actually the process by which the capsules are produced, it keeps the integrity of the micronutrients of the fruit and the vegetables all the way through into the capsules. And I think this is like a really, really, really important point. If you want to find out more about the clinical studies, everything is available online. So you can go on the Juice Plus website, and it points you to all the links to PubMed. PubMed is basically this worldwide huge database where all these scientific papers are published. So everything is publicly available. Everything is very transparent. So if there is anybody here on the call today that wants to find out more about this, please go online and you can find all the information that you're looking for, or you can message me on Facebook and I can point you in the right direction. So I've been involved for 6 years now. We've been recommending the product to all our patients. They got great results. And of course, I'm involved in the business as well. You know, you can hear, I've got an Italian accent. I'm actually from Italy. So the Juice Plus, this product, it actually allowed me to build like a side business on top of our clinic. So, which is an additional income. And I've got a team now in Italy, Poland, UK, a little bit in the US. So it's going really, really great for me. So I would definitely encourage, if there is anybody also on the call that already have another business, this is a very, very basically like zero cost way to start another business, and you can incorporate it into your existing setup.
Oh, brilliant, Daniele. Thank you so much. And it's
You're
just
welcome.
just like you said, whoever thought of putting fruit and veg into a capsule is just an absolute genius, because so many people these days we're just so busy, we don't have the time to consume the amount of fruit and veg that we should. So the fact that we can do it really simply in our capsules is an absolute godsend. Thank you very much, Daniele. So up next, I'm very excited about these two this evening. I've got some of my lovely team members on the call this evening, and it's their first ever time speaking on the call. I'm going to stop rambling because I'm just so excited and I feel really proud. But up first, we've got our lovely Kat. Hi. How are you?
Hi.
Lovely. If you just, I'm going to just mute myself and let you take it away. You just tell us about your journey so far.
Okay. Hi everyone. I found out about Juice Plus about 6 years ago. I started on the products and I also started on the business. I didn't exactly take it too seriously at the time, and then something happened in our life that kind of wiped everything out. Our daughter got diagnosed with leukemia. That was November 2015, and we lost her in April 2016. And our lives just kind of, we were on like a conveyor belt for years, really. And then I just kind of did everything for the kids, didn't look after myself. My anxiety was through the roof, my low moods. And then in January 2020, I started following Sarah on Facebook. And I saw how she incorporated everything around the kids, around a mad family. It was brilliant, and I just absolutely loved it. And she inspired me to get back on Juice Plus. So in February, I started. Within 2 weeks, I had lost a stone. I was literally over the moon. My energy levels were up. I was more confident with myself. And Sarah convinced me to watch a couple of videos and calls. And it didn't take much, to be honest. She just convinced me like that, and I signed up. By the end of February, I'd had my first promotion. Then I kind of dickered away at it a couple of months, and then I kind of give myself a bit of a stern talking to at the end of May, after this lockdown thing, made me realise how short life is and what it can throw at you without any, knowledge of it whatsoever. So I really started knuckling down with the business in June. I built a team and I made SP, and right now, as it stands, I am over halfway to my next promotion. I'm absolutely loving it. The whole Juice Plus family, it literally is a family, and I love them all. And they have helped me so much with my journey. And I'm going to start praying now. So Sarah, you take over.
I'm actually really trying my best to not break down over here. Kat, I'm so proud of you and just everything that you've achieved over the past few months, and in general and in your life. You're such a huge inspiration. But also as well, one of my favourite things about the business is when you meet someone and then they come into the business, but to watch them grow and to watch your confidence grow and to see that big grin on your face and to see the success within your business recently. And I know you've set a huge goal that by the end of this year you want this to be your full-time job and to leave your current job, and I have no doubt whatsoever that is on its way for you. So thank you so much, not only for joining the call, for joining our team and for just being amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And then up next we've got our lovely Michelle. Are you there? Unmute yourself. It's just at the bottom if you just press unmute.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. A little bit nervous.
Don't be nervous, just go for it.
Okay, if I start waffling, just start going like that and then I'll button it, all right? I don't want to waffle. What is it, 15:15? I'm going to do it in about 3-4 minutes, okay? Anyway, so I'm Michelle. I've been with the business now for 2.5 months. This is my 3rd month. I'm absolutely loving it. I first got introduced to the Juice Plus products in January. Last year I put on 2 stone. don't get me wrong, I've never been a big girl, but I put on 2 stone last year. And I think the reason why I put on 2 stone last year was because I was weren't happy, unhappy in my relationship, unhappy with my work. So I was going out quite a lot, drinking, and, you know, the week after that, I would just stuff my face with loads of crap food. So that's how I put 2 stone on. So wanted to lose just a stone of it. I didn't want to lose the 2 stone because I liked having a little bit of weight on me, you know, a bit of bum, a bit of thighs, whatever. So I wanted to lose a stone. And my upline, Claire, who I went to school with, she introduced me to the boosters. Anyway, I'm going to re-go really quickly because I'm starting to waffle again. So she introduced me to the boosters. When she introduced me to them, I thought, these ain't going to work. Do you know what I mean? Little sachets or something. Started taking them, did my detox, did my food plan, and I started feeling really, really good. And I lost a stone in 6 weeks. So I was sold. Then Claire became a bit of a stalker, and she started coming, like, getting in my inbox all the time. And then she started saying to me, oh, I think you'll be really good, you know, working with this company. And I was like, no, because I work full time. I work in accountancy. I was like, no, I haven't got no time, blah, 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 blah. But when I was watching Claire, I was really, really, anytime I said no, I really wanted to say yes, because I love seeing what she was doing. She always looked happy. She always looked like she had full of energy. She always looked really good. Anyway, come on one of these calls. After hearing everyone, I thought, you know what, let me give it a go. So I said yes. Don't get me wrong, when I said yes, I was nervous, self-doubt creeped in. I thought, I'm not going to be any good at this. I'm not going to get no customers. And a live, I thought, don't ask me to do a live because I ain't doing it. Do you know what I mean? And it was really weird because I'm quite a I'm a confident person. I'm talkative, but the thought of getting in front of the camera and talking about products, it just sent me like, whatever. But anyway, one day I jumped on, and now I'm a little bit famous for my lives, a little bit crazy. But anyway, so I've been in the business now 2.5 months. This is my 3rd month. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm on the boosters, the shakes, the capsules. I absolutely love how I'm feeling. I've got tons and tons of energy, and there's just 2 things that I want to point out with the products for me and it's to do with the capsules. I've always had painful periods since a teenager, and time off school, time off work, and since I've been on them, I've got no painful periods, no more. And the second thing, and the number 1 thing, is when I had my son, because I had such a prolonged labour for 10 years, I suffered from constipation, and I was on medication for 10 years. And once I started taking the capsules, I found that I didn't have to take them no more. So that's 2 things, you know, that I really, really, you know, am pleased with. I'm sold, just basically, you know, on that. But yeah, 2.5 months on my 3rd month. First 2 months, I've got my first 2 bonuses. I'm going for SC this month. I am going to get it this month. I'm going to try my hardest. I signed up 2 teamies this week, which I'm really happy about. I want to build my business. I've really, really been thinking the past week or 2. So it's really weird that Sarah asked me to go on the call tonight, but I've not been happy in my work for a while now. I've done accountancy for over 20 years, and I'm really, really considering taking this up full time, but I am scared. I am really scared to make that plunge. I have the support network around me where I could, but it's like leaving your job. Do you know what I mean? You can't have that complacency where I'll just leave my job, because obviously unemployment at the moment is really rife. But I just feel that I want to give it. I give it my all anyway, but I just want to do it full time, and I really want to sort of grow my business. So I think that's what I'm going to do, but I haven't made a decision yet. But anyway, that's me.
Oh, Matt, thank you so much, Michelle. You're absolutely amazing. I love your energy. You are famous for your lives because they're absolutely brilliant, and you're so charismatic. And I just had a feeling you was going to say that about your job as well. So we've got you and Kat both going. I'm going to have loads of employers on my back, but with my staff on. But you know what? That is one of the beauty things about this business. So many people start it part-time along their full-time job, and then eventually start to find that they're actually earning more part-time from their phone than what they are working 40 plus hours per week in their office. So good luck to both of you. You're both going sales coordinator this month, I have no doubt about it, and you'll both be leaving your jobs this year as well. Well done, ladies. Up next, we have got the lovely Nicola Gradwell. Hello, Nicola.
Hi, can you hear me?
Hi. Yeah, how are you?
I'm really well, thanks. Thanks for having me. Really, really nice to be here. So my story is, well, I haven't had a chance to share it for a while, so it's actually I was quite excited to be asked today, and it's really great to be here. It's, if you think about it, if I think about it now, I kind of get all goosebumpy, and it just reminds me why I started. So let me just quickly tell you how. I still am, I was a mum of twins. I am still a mum of twins. They are now 8, but when they were smaller, about 2 years old, I'd gone back to work. I was constantly tired. I never had any energy. I was working 3 days a week, and I just honestly felt rubbish. I'd put on loads of weight. I'd lost weight once I was breastfeeding, but then once that had stopped, the weight just crept on. And I think I just wasn't looking after myself, focusing entirely on the kids and work. And I suppose I thought to myself, I am just going to feel rubbish. That's what working twin mums feel, right? And I'm a quantity surveyor. I think James actually probably did something very similar in his past life, but it's a busy, stressful job, and I was just never had any time for myself. And I was watching on Facebook my lovely friend Lauren, who had started using the product. She'd also started the business, but she kept showing me all these amazing results of people, and I kept driving past going, nah, can't be real, can't be real. And you know, once you see it more than once and you kind of keep going, this is ridiculous, this looks amazing. Lauren looked fantastic. She was full of energy, she had lost weight, and I thought to myself, after a very lovely holiday back in South Africa, I'd come back, I was still the heaviest I'd ever been, and I was exhausted even after a 3-week holiday, and I thought, no, this is crazy. I just want to lose the weight. So that was the focus in the beginning. I phoned Lauren, I said, right, let me start. And I thought to myself, I'm not expecting anything out of this. It's probably a complete scam. It's probably not going to work. But you know what? I'm going to support Lauren, and if it that's all I really wanted to do. Anyway, I started using the products. I lost a bit of weight, but I wasn't really following the eating plan very well, and I wasn't, being really good at using the products the way they should be. And I sort of said to Lauren, "Oh, it's not working very well." And she said, "What are you doing? What are you eating? And send me your meal plan." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Perhaps I wasn't doing it right." So I got onto the plan, did it properly, and then the weight just came flooding off. And the best thing about it, I was so excited about that, I hadn't really noticed until about 8 weeks in. I woke up one morning and I thought, I am actually feeling well rested. I don't feel like I've been hit by a bus, and wow, I feel amazing. And I realized that energy, as everyone talks about, was there. And that for me was just when the alarm bells rang, and I realized, because in the beginning I could not figure out why I was taking these capsules. It was, how did that work with the weight loss? Could not work it out. Anyway, I've now realized, as we all have, that this is not a weight loss program. This is a health program, and it's amazing because you don't only lose weight, you gain so much. So I was so excited about that. And anyway, I lost a stone, felt amazing. And lots of people I wasn't really someone who posted on Facebook. Once some people who I hadn't seen for 6 months saw me with, a stone lighter and looking much better and loads of energy. Everyone was asking me about it. And obviously Lauren had been saying to me, "Nick, you really should do the business." And I was like, no, I'm a professional. I don't do sort of side businesses. I don't need the money. I don't want to do it. I couldn't possibly sell anything. And I was quite skeptical. I was actually quite scathing, to be honest with you, until she asked one or too many times to say no. And because I'd had such a great response to my results from friends, I thought to myself, you know what, why am I being so ridiculous? I really need to just try, have something for myself, give it a go. I love a challenge. I absolutely love a challenge. And I thought it's also too good to not share with people. The products are just too good not to share with people. So, I have no idea how I'm going to do this. I have no idea what people are going to think. I have no idea how I'm going to post or share anything. But you know what? I just felt like I had to do it. And I'm so glad I said yes, because I said yes. And I just, learn from people. You do it as you go. You learn as you go. And I hit my first promotion in 2 weeks. I hit SP the following month, and I can't even remember now how quickly I went to the next level. But I'm now a QNMD after 4 years in the business. I still absolutely love it. I had a great team in 2018 when I hit QNMD, and you know how life comes and goes, and business and things ebb and flow, and people leave and all of that. So I've had a couple of years where it's not been as exciting, but the buzz is back. The team is growing again. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm loving sharing it with still my old customers and new customers, and as everyone's probably experienced in the last lockdown, just how amazing the business boom has been, because everyone's really looking for something that works, something that's natural, and something that is all about family health. And my twins have the chews, my husband takes the products, we use everything all the time, absolutely love them, and it's been an amazing decision.
Oh, Nicola, that's incredible. Thank you so much. And I totally agree with what you're saying. The past 3 or 4 months in this business have been so exciting. I can't keep up. The momentum is absolutely crazy. So congratulations and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Up next, we've got Santa. Hello. We've missed you. How are you?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, darling. Oh my God, you know, I actually did miss you too.
You look amazing as always.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I feel very honoured to be back here again. I met Sarah back in January when we were at the London head office. I feel like there was been so many stories tonight that I'm like, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to follow with my story now. Everybody's been absolutely incredible. But I'm just going to do quickly kind of in few words, my story, my journey, and like everybody said, everybody's journey is very different, and that is the beauty about the business. So my journey started back last year, so I only been in the business about 15-16 months. It all started with the products, like most of them, but again, you know, some people do start without the product. That's absolutely fine. I fell in love with the product, but I was very, very skeptical with the business idea. I didn't know network marketing existed. Again, it was kind of very much about the pyramid scheme. Is it pyramid? Is it not? Are you going to lose your money? But in the same time, I did want to change something. And I was working in recruitment, and anyone who knows sales jobs and recruitment, it's literally 24/7 job. And I was working with schools, which meant, you know, my job started literally 6 a.m. trying to get the teachers out to the schools, which was, yes, you know, well-paid job, great. I enjoyed kind of the speed, you know. In 9 years, I managed to work myself up to director level, which was great on the paper, but I wasn't at home. And I'm a mum to 13-year-old boy who obviously, you know, at this 9 years that I built my career up was in school, which meant, you know, early mornings for him, breakfast club, after school clubs, etc. And last year when I kind of started looking at my life and thinking, can I imagine myself doing the same job for next 9 years? And the answer was no. So the only way of me kind of changing, I had to go and do this business, which first it was kind of a bit of a side thing, maybe 100-200 pounds a month. Everybody who's got kids, I think, will agree, we're never ever going to have too much money. You know, their needs grow literally, you know, every single day. So yeah, I've started as a side thing, you know, still working full time. At the moment, I'm now, like I said, 15-16 months in. I have quit my full-time job. This is my career, and that's what I do full-time. I absolutely love this business, what it gives you, not just the money, not just the health, but for me personally, it's been personal growth, emotional growth, me as a person, literally becoming the best version of me. And yeah, honestly, like, all you have to do is recommend these products, love these products, and help other people. What is there not to love? It just kind of, you know, I think when we are born, we are, you know, told to help others, that it's a nice thing to do, and this is literally, you know, helping others, and in the same time we also achieve our goals. And I achieved my goal to be stay-at-home mum, and yes, he's 13 and he's teenager and he's moody and he doesn't want to see me, but you know what, I'm still at home and I'm gonna bloody annoy him. But anyone out there, honestly, you know, just believe in you. And sometimes, you know, the change is scary, you know, something new is scary, but you need to remember, you know, for something to change, you have to change. We can't expect, you know, extra £100 a month without actually changing anything. But you haven't got anything to lose here, just everything to gain. And the friends and the community, and oh my God, I could talk all night, but I know, you know, there's been so many amazing girls and guys talking about this business. So from me, big love. I love the business. I love what it's done for me. And obviously I have met Sarah, who's amazing. And yeah.
Oh, Santa, thank you so much. I absolutely love you. I love your energy, and I love that you bring something else to the table as well, because it's just so nice to hear all these different perspectives. And so coming from someone like you who had this hugely successful career and the financial side of things, but what you didn't have was the time freedom. So this business has given you that back, and to be at home with Alex. And I've never met Alex, but I'm absolutely dying to meet him because I feel like I know him.
I know. Do you know what? I actually just did a live with Alex, and everybody just messaged me. I'm like, oh my God, he's so cute. And I'm like, nah, that is just, you know, on a live, he's not. But no, he is. But thank you for having me. I absolutely love helping you out. And anyone out there, you know, don't even think, just say yes and learn the opportunity afterwards.
Thank you, Santa. I actually feel so emotional this evening listening to this call. I'm not going to get too emotional, but honestly, I will just say, I'm not going to go into my journey massively, but I will just say I've been doing this business for 4 years now. I started after we had some health issues, me and my son, and within the family, and I had to leave my full-time job in accountancy and studying and things like that, and I was really at a loss. I thought I'd lost my independence, lost who I was, didn't have any confidence, didn't have any friendships, was isolating myself, suffering with depression, and just really lost in life. And then I came across this business, and I came across Juice Plus. I'm gonna cry. But honestly, the past 4 years for me, you know, I'm doing really well financial wise. I am earning more now than I did when I was working full time. The promotions are incredible. The commission, the bonus structure is amazing. But the community, and as cheesy as it sounds, but the friendships, you know, the support, the events, the group WhatsApp chat, there's always someone available. Like, this business is absolutely incredible. And to come from someone who had no confidence, and to see people join your team who have no confidence, and see them grow, like Santa said, the personal growth that you experience in this business far, far, far outweighs the financial benefits as well. So I'm going to let James finish up this evening, otherwise I'll keep rambling for ages.
Great. Okay, everyone. Well, look, thank you very much indeed, Sarah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Santa, so much. I'll just say very, very quickly, I started with this before Juice Plus, and I was actually there right at the beginning with Juice Plus. I have my shake every day. It gives me a massive energy. But the most amazing thing for me was, as Nicholas said, you know, I had a profession, or I do have a profession. I'm a chartered surveyor, but I absolutely couldn't see myself doing that because it would take up all of my time. And I realized very, very quickly, I didn't want to work for anyone. I didn't. I wanted to be able to own my own time. And I thought, oh, it's just not going to be possible. But then I saw this and I thought, right, I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to see. And I just gave it my best shot. And within 3 years, I'd completely replaced my income and a whole lot more with this business. And so within 3 years, I was home free. The value of that is just unbelievable. I remember my accountant once said to me one thing, which was just extraordinary. He said to me, James, you'd make more money every day if you never got out of bed. Just think about that one for a moment. You would make more money every day if you never got out of bed. Now, it's a bit insulting because it implies I'm wasting a lot of money, but it says a lot. For someone to be able to earn and never have to get out of bed, that is what this business offers us. So I'm going to hand back to Sarah. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much, James, and thank you everyone for joining us this evening. Sorry I was a bit emotional, but that really is what this business does for you. So thank you for joining us. If you have any questions at all, please just pop whoever invited you on the call a message, and they'll be more than happy to help. Good night, everybody. Bye.
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 Bye. Thank you.
Look out the way.
God bless. God bless. God bless.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.